Okay, so part 22, Islanders. So for those that don't know, Islanders, he's my cousin, Kyler. So pretty much we grew up together. We got a pretty funny story. So we'd always play road hockey growing up, and I'd always chirp him. And Kyler's kind of a relaxed guy, like pretty relaxed. And so I don't know, we must have been our 100th game of the summer, and I'm just giving it to him, and I'm just playing in it. And then all of a sudden, he just like he floats one in my gut kind of thing, just so I could catch it. And then he just winds up and throws one right in my legs. And I'm fucking like, what the? Like I was shocked. Like it didn't hurt because I always wear my hockey gear on. So he hit it right on the pad. So I got pretty lucky there. But yeah, he lost it on me. He was swearing and stuff. I think his mom came out. She was just looking at him, and then he just stormed straight home, making me clean up everything. And like we had bags out and all the nets, and so I felt like a real dummy. But yeah, so that's our little story about me and Kyler. Um, so top players, Shabbat Ellers. So not a lot here, but for those that listen to me in chat, they know that I'm pretty high on the Islanders, and that's because I think they have a top 15 roster in terms of thickness. So like they have Sorelli. Let me just pull it up here so I don't screw this all up. But Kapanen, Fiala, Eberle. So a lot of players. Oh, excuse me, getting a lot of minutes, and that's pretty good. So why didn't this team make the playoffs, especially when his goalies are Leonard and Ranta, soaking up minutes and getting a lot of points? He doesn't have the franchise talent. He needs one, maybe two players in the 6 point range. So what I would recommend is talk to maybe Colorado, uh, a team that maybe doesn't need Rantanen right now. I think Colorado would be entering a rebuild or not. Depends up to Colorado. But yeah, that's just an idea. Prospects. Um, I think he's got one of the better prospect pools in the league right now with Zegras Yamamoto, who just graduated. A lot of people high on Kaliev, Harley, Kaut, Bellows. So lots of guys with lots of potential in there. So yeah, that's that. So the group, the good. So minutes equals points, top 15 in terms of thickness. Extremely strong prospects. Bad. Contenders need franchise talent. As I said, how do you get franchise talent? Through the draft. He moved up, traded his first this year and 10th overall to get the fourth. Really ballsy play, but I think it might be a good one, especially if he drafts Askarov or Raymond. Um, even Holtz is a pretty good one here. Um, and then 40 and 54 are going to be flyers, but maybe you try to package them together, try to move up a little bit, try to find that team without a lot of seconds, but maybe he has one in the 30th area. Um, However, I would say you need to be careful. Don't throw away the future in chance for a one-off at playoffs. So you saw Philadelphia come back at you um, last year, try to make a push for playoffs this year, fail and miss it, and then he has not a lot to show for it. So yeah, got to be careful at what you do here. I think this is a pretty important year, especially with the fourth overall. What do you think, Kyler?
Yeah, here it's 6 feet apart here.
Oh,
Sure.
sorry.
Yeah, you're good there. Oh, all right. Guest appearance here. The GM of the New York Islanders. Glad to be here, Reg.
Nice to have you.
So yeah, I guess your first point I want to point out there. Why didn't make playoffs? Leonard and Ranta. Well, I just got Leonard here a couple of weeks ago. Traded Samsonov and Schmidt for Leonard and Shabbat, my two top players there. So they have yet to play a game for my squad. So
Oh, my mistake.
yeah, no, that's okay. So we're looking for playoffs this year. So it'll be a battle, but tough division.
Um, what do you think about who do you think is what is the biggest hurdle that you think your team needs to overcome in order to make playoffs?
Uh, like you said, I don't have any of that franchise talent. Got a lot of, I guess, average, above average guys putting up points, but usually I trade away that top talent for picks and prospects, which I tend to regret now. The Tavares trade a little bit,
I was
and
just about to ask.
yeah, so that one still stings a little bit to this day, but slowly trying to recoup some of those assets and get some of those points back to, be a little competitive again and make things a little bit more interesting throughout the year.
Do you remember what was part of the Tavares trade? What'd you get
Yeah,
back?
yeah,
What?
I do. It was so I sent Tavares and Nick Patan to yeah, it was Adam of Edmonton for
Oh, Adam's always fleeced me. I
for
cannot trade with him.
the All-Star Kyle Turris and Gabe Velarde, who never
Okay.
played a game.
Oh, but he's coming back.
Yeah, but I traded him because of back injuries, and
Oh,
I got a first out of that deal as well,
okay.
which I ended up taking Martin Cote from
Okay.
Colorado. So the only remaining piece is my boy Marty Cote in Colorado. So
Oh, Tyler.
hopefully he pans out for me here.
You sound like
Otherwise, I'll trade
me
him
when
as
I
well.
first came in the league and traded for McDavid and then traded McDavid away.
Yeah, those always sting. But yeah, a few trades I'm pretty happy with over the last year. Slowly getting back into things.
Yeah,
I mean, traded Matty Niskanen.
good
I
trade.
think Brent for Cedric Parr and Holy Mata. See Niskanen retired, but I mean, getting those younger assets that hopefully Mata has a bigger role in LA. So
What would you think about a trade with your fourth overall and a package for
yeah,
Rantanen?
I'm shopping that pick. So anyone out there
Pretty interesting.
hungry at that fourth overall?
I wanted to trade for the fourth, but Kyler said that it would be tampering since I traded it to him for the 10. So we're going to give it 2 days, and if no one trades for it, then it's fair game.
Yeah, yeah, that will rid any collusion activity there.
Cool. So yeah, um, Islanders trying to make the playoffs here. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Reg, and keep up the good work with these videos.
I'm going to try. Just want to say, yeah, one more thanks for the mic, and I'm going to do my best.
Yeah, he bought me this brand new McDavid mic. Thank you guys.